This is my probably favorite trail. I'll show it to you in another music montage. Go across the bridge and then check this out. Turn the corner. Apparently it's half of Indiana's favorite trail as well. Rugged Mountain Mister caught a dead fish. Well done. So it never fails. Every time I turn this camera off, I come around a corner and get something beautiful like that. The sun coming through the trees and the contrast of that dark foreboding area ahead. Getting water. So we've moved on from the punch bowl there after everybody cooled off a little bit. We're heading up this particular ravine, which leads to some stairs where we're going to have a decision to make. Whether to continue on that way towards the ladders or just come back the way we came. We'll see. I'm not sure what we're doing yet. But it is super crowded. Look at that ravine, isn't that gorgeous? Camera doesn't do it justice. I don't think widescreen will either. Let's check. Well, it kind of gives the scope there a little bit better, but record myself so when I fall I'll have record. All right, here it is, you faithful few, heading down the ladder, taking you along with me. What I do for ye faithful few. There's one. Got a couple more coming up. Never mind the caution tape. Safely down the ladders. Now on through this particular ravine. Well, at some point we come back out to Sugar Creek. What you got there, mister? Fruit snacks. Keep his energy up. So you faithful few, if you're into pensive soliloquies, then stay tuned. If not, then you're free to skip ahead to the next section of the video. But I just want to talk to you faithful few a little bit. I've been thinking lately about, you know, what we're doing with the channel here, and I don't know if you've noticed, but I've been trying to do some more like creative, original type of content with the poems set to the music, with the outdoor scenery, with the hiking while playing guitar, and trying to get, you know, better shots, slow-mo stuff, and just improve the quality of the content that we're putting out there. And the main reason that I like doing that is because I've always wanted to create things, whether it be poems, music, and I don't know if anybody's ever seen the movie Amadeus, but the character Salieri in that movie is plagued by the fact that Mozart is so good naturally, but Salieri has to really work at it, and even then he's kind of just like mediocre at what he does. I identify with that. I really love creating everything, poems, graphics, all that kind of stuff, but I'm like at best mediocre at these things. And I am perfectly fine with wallowing in mediocrity because I enjoy it. I've been writing poems since I was 16. I've written recorded, performed, and produced 6 CDs now. Most of them are like contemporary praise and worship type. But the last one that I did, I'd always wanted to do like a Enigma style, only using the Requiem Mass as like a theme. And I finally produced that in a CD called Requiem. And that one I'm actually pretty happy with how it turned out. But again, generally speaking, awash in mediocrity. And then the YouTube thing, you know, we're just producing boring, you know, dialogue such as this. You know, you're not going to get a ton of followers that way. But I just, again, love creating, love putting the videos together, love picking out the perfect music for it, and all of that. And in the meantime, we're making memories with the kids. They'll have a video record of all of our adventures. Perhaps when I'm gone, they'll be able to look back at it and remember that I was a halfway cool dad. So any other content creators out there just love being creative and doing their own thing, keep doing it. Who cares if no one cares? If you enjoy it, it's definitely worth doing, so keep it up. And while I'm waxing eloquently, I'm not entirely certain which way they went. My guess is this way. Let's see if I'm correct. Sometimes they're just not into photo shoots. Yeah, we would normally get a picture up on this rock up here, but I don't know if it's going to be too crowded today. God, check out this tree. Fell down right over the trail. That is a big boy. So this little trail here takes us to the Devil's Icebox, which I don't think I've taken you faithful few down here before. Definitely something new. Call it Devil's Icebox because temperature is a little cooler down here. So I mean, I guess the icebox part makes sense, but I'm not sure what the devil has to do with it. There's the rest of our posse. Switching to wide angle. So any other Lord of the Ring geeks and ye faithful few, we got the steps going up from Minas Morgul right here. I'll show you once we're not looking at people's rear ends. There we go.
Dad,
what?
keep it slow.
Thanks. All right, that may have been our last set of steps. I'm breathing heavily into the camera. Not into the camera. It'd be weird. Breathing heavily into the microphone. Talking about Mr. Talking about Sister up there. They're killing it. So now I know I can slap a backpack on them and they still be fine. Talking about Mr. Talking about Sister. Holding hands. Gonna need proof of that for later. Kind of like catching a Sasquatch through the forest. There we go. You know, hope they stay that way. Maybe not holding hands when they're teenagers, but you know, being that close and all. So that was initiated by Mr. a good sign. It's got a good big sissy.
All right, Rugged Mountain sister, what was your favorite part of today?
The trail.
Which part of the trail?
Getting my feet wet.
Getting your feet wet on the trail. All right, Rugged Mountain friend, what was your favorite part?
The punch bowl.
The punch bowl. It's because they pretty much took a swim in there. Rugged Mountain mister! What was your favorite part of today? What was your favorite? Going up the waterfalls. Awesome. Unfortunately, I didn't get any B-roll of that. Maybe I can do some old B-roll of that right here. This could turn out bad, but if it does, it's on camera. Yep, so we made it back to camp. Got a fire going. We got baked beans cooked. We got hot dogs. We got Jack Daniel's pulled pork. That was delicious. So I always like to do update of the gear while we're on our adventures from time to time. The Iceco refrigerator cooler was in the back of the truck for 6 hours in the heat, just baking in the truck bed with everything closed up. It stayed at 32 degrees that whole time, and it was running off of the jackery here, which went down from 100 to 45% in about 6 hours. I'm not sure how that works out, but this thing was working overtime, and that had sufficient power to make it happen till we could get back and get everything plugged in again. Score one for good gear. Well, not a whole lot of videoing going on today. It's supposed to rain a lot later, so we got up. We cleared the site. That's where the gazelle was. We had our friends help us get things loaded up quickly. They've since left. Got the truck all packed and ready to go, barely with soaking wet items because it stormed all night. Everything stayed dry inside the tent, so that is fantastic. We're gonna gather up the Rugged Mountain family here and say our goodbyes. So, hold on a second. Okay, we are wrapping up Camp Chronicle number 4. Yeah, I don't have anything super clever to say. We're just doing our usual outro here. So, hey, we want to thank you all so much for watching. And you all have a great day!